I'm Jim Cotterill, co-founder of UNITE INDY. For those who've been supporting our work, I'd like to provide an update regarding exactly what we've been doing to fight the root cause of poverty in Indianapolis lately. For those of you who haven't been part of UNITE INDY, I'd like to invite you to join us in an effort that can provide a path out of poverty for all we touch, as well as their family members. In the midst of an atmosphere of what seems like nothing but bad news, I'm delighted to share some great news. As a result of an answer to prayer, specifically the prayer of Jabez, 1 Chronicles 4:10, God is definitely expanding our territory. When we started UNITE INDY in 2017, we asked a group of urban pastors to give us the top 3 needs of the communities they serve. The overwhelming majority said the people in their communities needed jobs. As a result of that feedback, we decided to fight one of the root causes of poverty as well as other major problems for those living in our city's urban core, the need for work, jobs that pay a living wage. The more we dug into urban issues, there was a recurring theme, not only the need for work, but how extremely difficult it was for ex-offenders to find work. That information, combined with the personal experience that we had when helping a friend get resettled into the community, led us to become laser focused on helping the previously incarcerated to find work so that they could successfully re-enter society. This led us to the development of our approach, which we call our 3 pillars. Number 1, to train. Number 2, to connect. And number 3, to empower. For training, we selected a job preparation course that's built on a scriptural foundation called Jobs for Life. Jobs for Life has existed for 27 years, and it starts with the basics. We were made to work. There is dignity in work. You can support your family through work. It stresses character development, confidence building. Probably the most important element is that a mentor is assigned to walk with each student, not only through the course, but at least 90 days after they're out and working, and hopefully up to a year or more. Jobs for Life also has a practical side. Mentors work with their students to develop a vocational plan, to prepare a resume, to create a personal 60-second commercial. There's practice with mock interviews. Mentors work with students to understand employer expectations. In fact, students even get to interact with area employers when we bring them in class. Following their release, Jobs for Life graduates are connected with employers who are willing to offer a second chance through our website, secondchanceindy.com. And third, we'll empower the reentrant with our custom interactive smartphone app called Indy Reentry Navigator. It can address what would otherwise seem like insurmountable roadblocks. It enables mentors, employers, and other advocates to guide the reentrant from the critical 90-day period of initial employment up to 1 year. From there, reentrants can chart their own pathway to success with a directory of critical service providers and other resources available at their fingertips 24/7. The number one obstacle to keeping a job is affordable, dependable transportation. With one of our second chance employer partners, we ran a successful pilot program with 5 vans carrying second chance workers to their jobs and back home every workday for an entire year. And with the grant funding we expect to receive, we're in the midst of planning a massive expansion of our transportation program during the last quarter of 2021. In our discussions with potential second chance employer partners, so far we've been armed only with anecdotal evidence that says that we believe that if given a chance, reentrants can be some of the best employees a company could have. But we decided we needed a study based on data and not just an opinion poll. So we turned to the Butler Lacey School of Business, who conducted an independent, objective research study, and the initial findings say 2 things. Number 1, that there's no difference in job performance between employees with criminal records and those without a conviction. And number two, interestingly, those with higher level convictions, felonies, versus lower level convictions, misdemeanors, make better on-the-job performers. Armed with this information, we hope to attract many more second chance employer partners. We've been invited into the new Marion County Jail when it opens later this year to teach jobs for life to inmates who are preparing for release from long-term incarceration. And we've been contacted by community corrections and reentry personnel of 2 outlying counties about delivering jobs for life in their facilities. UNITE INDY's growing group of inmate correspondents continues to answer letters from inmates with long-term sentences, providing encouragement to those who need it most. Thank you for the time that you've invested with me today. UNITE INDY's grant applications are subject to a show of community support. So we thank you for any support you've provided in the past, and we ask for your support at this time. Please call me at the number on the screen with any questions that you might have, or email me. And please take the time to visit our websites, secondchanceindy.com and uniteindy.org. Thank you, and God bless you.